We're now joined by Adam Lippin, who is the founder and CEO of Atomic Wings. How you doing, Adam?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let folks know what Atomic Wings is.
Okay. Atomic Wings is a chain of chicken wing restaurants that I founded back in August of 1989. And we are credited and we're known for having the best, most authentic buffalo chicken wings in New York City. And we're spreading our wings and opening up all over the tri-state area now.
First of all, Adam and I work out at the same club in Montclair, the same gym. And we're working out and we start talking about stuff. And I'm thinking, this guy does, what do you mean you do wings, but you're so healthy? But this is healthy?
Well, anything in moderation. I mean,
but this is all white meat, though, no?
Yeah, the meat. It's actually one thing we credit ourselves on is that everything is fresh. It's not frozen, so it's actually real white meat, and
okay.
It's it's either frozen, it's just fried and have sauce put on, and in fact, the wings are actually carb-free. The Atkins diet approved.
Yeah, but you were up in. Were you up in New York, upstate New York, when you got into this?
Yeah, well, I went to school in Binghamton, and my sister went to Buffalo, and I was just a wing fanatic. I would literally.
What do you mean you were a wing fanatic?
I just love chicken wings. I would, I wasn't a good sharer, so I'd lock myself. I would go to this local place in Binghamton, and I'd lock myself, and I'd get a bucket of wings, and I literally would go into my dorm room and lock the door, and the kids would be knocking on the door, and I wouldn't let them in. So it just was I love chicken wings.
So you come back and you say what?
Yeah, I came to New York and I had a job as a commercial real estate broker, and I lived on. You couldn't get great wings in the city, and there was a place called Aiello's on 32nd and 3rd. I lived on 29th and 2nd, and at that point, the neighborhood was kind of like I called it the Cincinnati of Manhattan because it was fine. It was a great place to live, but there was really no reason to go there if you didn't live there.
Thank God we're not seeing in Cincinnati right now, but go ahead.
I like Cincinnati.
You can get away with it for right now.
All right, lovely place to live.
That's exactly. But you were looking for this. You didn't have it.
Yeah,
so what
there was this one pizza place that had wings.
Got it.
And they were okay, and people were from all over the place. So they didn't look like from neighborhoods. So I started saying to people, "Oh, you look familiar. How do I know you?" And it turned out that people came from sort of all over. So I thought, if this pizza place can do this kind of business with good wings, if I really took this seriously, I could really bring this sort of upstate delicacy to New York and stick with it. Yeah, and I did it.
And what's the franchise model?
Well, we have two models. One is a traditional franchise model, and the second model that we just started a few months ago, which I'm really excited about, is a fractional franchise model. So if you have an existing business, a bar, a pizza place, a burger place, whatever, and you have your existing business, you run your business, you have your staff, you have your costs. You can now have our branded wing program, which will power up your existing business without costing you additional monies in terms of staffing and operational.
Now, is your background in business?
I majored in business and political science, but
not wings.
I started this pretty soon after college.
You have a healthy obsession for wings.
I have a healthy obsession for wings.
But you also know that you have a sense of what people want.
Well, the thing is,
there's a marketing thing here going on.
Yeah, I mean, we've created a brand. So we're well known. People actually think that we're bigger than we are. We're a recognizable, instantly recognizable brand. We've made it in New York for over 20 years. We have 11 locations in Manhattan, a couple in Brooklyn, that have been surviving and thriving throughout the entire, for a long, long time.
How about Jersey? We have a big audience in Jersey.
In Jersey, we have one location in Montclair that just opened up, and yeah, we're expanding out in Jersey.
Well, here's the thing, Adam. I just want to be clear. Now, there are different levels of hotness.
Yeah, there's mild all the way up to suicidal. So there's a bunch of levels of hotness.
Is there abusive?
There's abusive, then there's nuclear and suicidal, which would be the hottest.
They're not actually called that.
Yes, they're actually called
they're
abusive,
not called
nuclear. They are called it.
Now, do some people actually want to do the hotter just to prove it?
Yeah, no, it's weird because you can have it defies stereotypes. You could have like a big muscular, guy, and he'll have a mild, and then a petite woman will come in and order suicidal. So it really is, it's sort of all over the board, but people actually eat them.
In certain economic conditions, I mean, things are tough right now.
Right.
Is there something about wings that are more popular during difficult economic times?
Yeah, I don't know. Wings are a social food, and they're just addictive, and they taste really good. And in terms of the economy, we will get the Wall Street people that order party platters of wings and deliver to them, and then we get the people, you can go in front of a restaurant, you'll see a UPS truck, a FedEx truck, civil service workers, the police. So we sort of go across the board.
How exciting has this been for you?
It's great. I mean, it's my business, and I'm really enjoying it.
In terms of family, is it a family business or is it just you?
No, it's just my son is 8.5, so we'll see what happens in the future. But right now, it's just me.
This is and the future of the business. Do you say to yourself, all right,
Yeah.
here's where we are,
Well, so-
we're good? Or do you say,
Right.
bigger
At
picture?
the beginning of this year, we had 13 locations. Right now, we have 19 locations. At the end of this year, we're expecting 25 to 30 locations. Right? I'm really focusing on this express model because we really add value to existing stores. So if you're an existing business and you have your existing customers, we can help broaden and deepen that customer base and have people look at you with fresh eyes, sort of like steroids for your business to really amp it up and have people, really examine it in a new way. So, like, it's very hard for mom and pop individual stores to compete with all of these chains right now. So we give a little pizzazz of a brand. We can support you through our marketing efforts, through our website, through social media, and let your store, which is known for who it's known for in your town, and broaden it out a little bit.
You are a good businessman.
Thank
You
you.
also hit the gym 5 times a week. That's good. Adam Lippin is the founder and CEO of Atomic Wings. Good stuff. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having me. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Adam.
it. Thank
Good
you.
stuff.
Thank you.
One-on-one continues from the Tisch WNET studios in Lincoln Center right after this. Right back.